Revelio. Bombarda.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
I'll say it again. Can't thank you enough for helping to save the village from those trolls.
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set...
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Bombarda!
Lumos. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Confringo. Revelio.
promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
Revelio.
Brilliant.
Protego. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Protego.
That's it.
What are you up to now?
Or flabbergasted leech, stirred cock.
Revelio. Alohomora.
That's the last time I have a potion
I've
idea
always
that I
said that
don't
travel
write down.
broadens the mind.
Revelio.
I think there were doxy eggs as well. But surely those would come.
Revelio. Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Reparo.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio.
Don't think it's the delightful scent of gardenia.
Lumos. Revelio.
couldn't find the damn common room to save my life.
That's it. I'm making good progress with those tokens. Another house token for the house chest.
Are you kidding me? I'm one short.
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder. We have a brand new game. Just beware the open flame.
Leviosa. Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Leviosa. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Defender. Confringo. Accio. Revelio. Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio. Alohomora.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Levioso.
Duncan owes his reputation to you.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio. Revelio. Alohomora. Levioso. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Rona at the Three Broomsticks always gives such good advice. Don't know how she remembers who we all are either.
There's not one week gone by I haven't had a howler from my mother.
Revelio.
Yes.
Alohomora. Revelio. Defendo. Ringo.
Here we go, the last house token. Time to see what's inside. Well, look at that. Thanks goes to the former headmistress, Eupraxia Mole.
What are you up to now?
Were you able to follow one of the Daedalian keys?
Hello, Nellie. Actually, I found all of the keys and opened my house chest.
Oh, wonderful. What did you find?
I found a rather interesting costume.
Brilliant. Whew. Well, thank you for solving that mystery for me. I always wondered what those keys would lead to.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Dark wizards these days that make Emmerich the Evil look like Yorick the Oddball.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
How do you track a dragon long after she's gone?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg. Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and...
You got all of that from simply
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see?
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are. There she is, above us. She did make it home. Good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons. Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to respond.
Let's hope it stays that way. At least until we've done what we came to do.
Levioso! Accio! Expelliarmus! Defendo! Confringo! Protego!
Expelliarmus!
Accio!
I wonder how many they brought to capture her. At least 10 usually.
Reparo!
Fantastic. She's breathtaking.
from a distance.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us. Watch your step.
Quiet, what was that? Well, there's no turning back now. Watch out! It's her domain. Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
She isn't making it easy.
It's a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm, if you ask me.
I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I normally try, but we're well past that. She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
There's the nest. We're almost there. Why is every bridge here broken?
Repair her.
That is a very good question. Why is every single bridge broken?
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
Well, I'm gonna go clean the mess out of my pants, says Poppy.
That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it. And we returned. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't...
I was hoping to look around for a moment, if you don't mind. Take it all in.
I suppose we could catch our breath. I'm ready whenever you are.
Revelio.
I can't believe any of what just happened.
Still taking it all in?
No. I think I'm ready to leave if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Horntail Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did...
True. True. So what?
Unless what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.
Oh no, not the owl!
How could I have been so blind?
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio.
If it thinks it's got half a chance.
Confringo.
Stop skipping the rock! Oh my god, I have to be pet the kitty. Thank you.
As always, a pleasure.
Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Hello there.
Hello, Armid. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous? Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much...
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio. Revelio.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Gok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bagalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain...
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we own...
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some, and I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
The door is looking at us.
Yes, of course. Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
these machines operate on steam. Interesting.
Revelio.
Steam-powered, obviously. I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine. I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Amit, you'll need to stay close to me. I've dealt with worse enemies than these.
Ranrock is sure to appreciate the extra work we're doing.
Expelliarmus cannot know there was a human here. There, Potato! Stupid one! Give him up! Descendo! Expelliarmus! What's a human doing here? Material! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word. We're being watched. Door. We won't get through as long as we can be seen by that eye.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
You haven't had mushroom stew like what my mother used to make. Like heads of lettuce, those mushrooms were.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Huh? You regret coming in. Just here. Can't handle the box and chase it.
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
Accio. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
I wonder if the boiler powers the lever. I suspect it must. The boiler activated that handle. See it?
Revelio. Accio.
I'll be quiet.
The wizards will be defeated.
One less Hogwarts
student.
Leviosa! Reparo!
Release me! Release me!
Protego!
Let's get this over.
Pity! Expelliarmus! Protego!
Seems your art is in this at all. You can't stop us.
Here we go.
You always had a lucky start.
Expelliarmus!
You are punishment. What? Whoa. Why is decision running from me? Seems the coward fled.
Leviosa! Expelliarmus! Defender! Protego!
Once it tracked me! Too slow.
Leviosa! Descendo!
I won't get a cut of
Leviosa!
Who do you think you are?
There. Put me down!
Leviosa. Defender.
This is almost too easy! Pitiful! Missed me.
Defender. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them.
Leviosa.
Clever. This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found. There must be a quicker way out of here than retracing our steps.
That's the last loyalist. Unfortunate, really. I'd imagine, if I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed. A schematic? They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building? Fascinating. get to the bottom of what they've been thinking.
Rather unwise coming back this way.
Protego! Stupid! Confront! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Revelio.
Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
Confringo! Revelio.
Accio. Revelio.
Can we please talk about...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you,
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me. Without further ado, adieu.
What are you up to now?
I know what that means. Merlin trial. Revelio. Accio. Confringo. Revelio. They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however...
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals. But the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Ah, there you are. Faster! What say we pick up the pace a bit?
Oh, good, you're safe.
I should dismount it. There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go... We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but...
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us.
Merlin's beard! You're
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the Centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know if I have a plan.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
This is the viewpaint.
That's incredible.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby. So...
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea. But perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you. I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
Hello? Afraid to fight? That was unimpressive. Let's get this over with. When are you going to give up? Why have you not run away? It's like to die. You won't get away with that. It's the captain.
Protego.
Is that the best you can do? I shall have been.
Bombard.
There you are.
There we go. Expelliarmus.
I've been fighting since before you were born. Rather unwise coming back this way. How dare you use that spell on me? Put me down at once! Still hoping to survive, you won't.
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work. This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through, or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose.
I'll take them all. Run the other way when they see me, human.
Perhaps we can find an alternate route up ahead.
Sneaking around has its appeal. We're making quick progress. Silent as a grave.
One of the best meals I've ever eaten.
Revelio. For better or for worse, we're in.
Someone there.
This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Up ripping and dying, are we? Why can't I hit you? Let's get this over with. Stop! I'm afraid of heights! Rather unwise coming back this way. Minutes. I won't rest until you're dead.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
An intruder! No! Imperial!
How many Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think... Revelio.
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
Leviosa. Lumos. Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos.
Lumos.
Leviosa. It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the solar signs, or
Smash.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Bombarda. Confree.
Bombarda. Confringo.
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight. We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists all but declared war.
Confringo.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment. We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised? I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
Over here!
Oh, do you think this is funny?
Just you wait till I'm on solid ground! You think you're clever?
Bombarda.
Nice try. Ranrock will lead us to victory! I won't rest.
Revelio.
Send us. Give us. You won't get away.
We're not finished yet. It's almost as if they were waiting.
Bombarda.
Bombarda. You certainly cleared the room. You're not a bad chap. For a Slytherin.
Ah. There's that Hufflepuff loyalty you're so... A rune symbol. Above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
Bombarda. Confringo.
Wasn't expecting that. What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Another passageway. We should search the room first. Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft, and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora...
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
Here are some of the memories I've seen.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marrenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
Someone who knows Ranrock personally. They asked me not to mention their name to anyone.
A goblin? Tell me I'm wrong. You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
You don't know what you're saying. Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what I'm saying. Unbelievable.
I hope Professor Fitzgerald...
I believe my next broom upgrade will be even more impressive than the last. Come by Spintwitches as soon as you can.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
No.
Simply pretended.
Hello again. Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
I just saw where she was.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
How will I gain access?
devise a plan.
I think I know how and where to approach the Centaurs about protecting the Snidgets. Meet me in the Forbidden...
Is this where we're meeting the Centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
I'm not sure about this. I can't imagine they're fond of being surprised.
We don't have a choice if we want to help the Snidgets. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we...
Yes, of course. You're absolute... We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidget...
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No! Never! We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden
I...
Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't... What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he...
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran?
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something, I can head to the library and stuff. I'll let you know what I find.
Revelio.
Knowing a meat, he's likely studied here. Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do? Revelio! Confringo! 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 Bombarda! Accio! Time for a jaunt, I'd say. I should dismount here.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow? Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
Agabus Filbert.
All right.
I suggest, and as my mother...
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are. Meet me here after you have... Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit.
Revelio.
Pushing a plow is good. Flipendo might seem like harmless fun.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and the note stated that I only had but the help Harlow wants.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us.
I shall do all I can to get evidence again.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends. Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it. But perhaps it's been here all along.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. I had the note behind the counter. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. Harlow advised.
What did he ask you to do?
He said, your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend. I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some, but I can't keep it out for much longer.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see. As for Rosie's letter...
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns.
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends. Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might...
Oh, tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak up, but I feared Harlow's retaliation.
If you had spoken out against him, as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But...
You said that Harlow committed an act...
Before my extraordinary one, as a surprise for her birth, one day Harlow came calling. Before I knew it, I watched helplessly, lying there in my entrance. I was shaken to my core.
I imagine you fear Harlow
Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Bombarda.
How about some sightseeing? It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Centaurs have never had much use for women.
Natty must be around here somewhere. Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken. Revelio.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Accio! A hidden door. Revelio. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
It's not gonna work. Using that girl as bait, no one's coming for her. We ought to just kill her. But, hey, a student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Revelio.
If I hear one more mention that plans have cost us spoils, plans what was agreed upon, so if plans were to your liking, I'm able to hope you.
I remember my father speaking this time. Seems now they're upon me, they tell quite different.
I know I'm not hearing things.
Girl's been nothing but trouble. About time we locked her up. I don't want to work with goblins. Not now, not ever. Rookwood's gone mad.
I've used unforgivable curses.
It's Totalis.
Oi!
I don't trust Ranrock, I'll tell you that. He'll turn on us first chance he gets.
I've heard Centaur's quieter than you.
I was a proud man that day, and there's more of those days.
Suppose it's worth a look. Is that you, Roylance?
What?
Reducto!
You've made a great...
Expulso!
I've raided Brockborough more times than I can count. They're incapable of defending themselves.
Oi!
I broke every trap invented that passed through here.
Reducto! Expulso! Turn my back for 1 second and what happens? Now, fight back! Finally!
Bombardment. Confringo.
Hey. What? Hey.
Revelio.
We should speak to her again. Perhaps she'll tell us where we can find that friend of hers.
She's determined to say nothing. Fox will know when he arrives.
Expulsion! Expulsion!
Bombarda. Confringo.
You'll be sorry you did that.
Bombarda.
Now you've done it. What are you, shy? Thought you could hide from me, did ya? Expulsion!
What are you called, son? Electricity. Ah, you better. Here we go. Attackers Totalis.
He must be here somewhere. The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back. Revelio.
You found us.
Revelio.
I have left my wand for you. Speak to Mr. Rabe.
Hello,
He
Amora.
will tell you what you need to do.
I need your help.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you.
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Revelio.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay. I understand.
Revelio. Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy it.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife, Miss Onai.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashbinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
With all due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organ. I must insist that you leave them to us. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Lumos. Confringo. Accio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one... And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very...
I see.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at... He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost... I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
I don't suppose that's pumpkin juice.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could... She's taken to badgering the poor elf.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the...
It's rather strange to hear
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Professor, a moment of your time, please. Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only... you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student? Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this wrong...
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners? I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
I thought I heard the headmaster approaching.
Gareth! Mr. Weasley, what are you doing here? Don't you have, somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor, yes, of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be.
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you...
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago.
I am watching Prime Potion in...
What? But, sir, I haven't been anywhere near Honey...
Bah! That's enough from you. Just know that I'm on your way, Mr. Weasley.
Well, there's one for my diary.
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children.
Professor Black, how are you, sir?
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem...
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. Has anyone...
Something is very wrong with...
Professor, a word? Professor Black? Again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa...
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they are fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and...
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. See.
I wonder why.
What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better!
Everyone falls asleep.
Oh no,
No, it's the headmaster, and he's coming this way.
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And
they're not invisible, sir. Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is your...
Professor, a word, please. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful. Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never...
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Wait until Master sees what a wonderful job Scrope is doing.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's purebloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
Ahem. The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight. Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle. Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Alohomora. Revelio.
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Toujours pure.
Revelio.
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto. Revelio.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? That must be the pedestal. Where am I?
Professor Fitzgerald. Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? I need to time this just right. I see. A staircase straight ahead. Ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there. This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them. Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward. Closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose. Now's my chance. That's the way forward. Can this be? I think I'm invisible. They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them. This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
I've never felt such power. Defender! Bombarder! Revelio! Bombarder! Defender! Descender! Bombarder! Devolver! Descender! Bombarder! Defender! Bombarder! Descender! Bombarder! Descender! Defender! Rodrigo! Bombarder! Defender! Descender! Bombarder! Defender! Bombarder! Rodrigo! Defender! Depulse! Descender! Depulse! Defender! Bombarder! Defender! Descender! Bombarder! Defender!
Bombarder. Depulso. Descender. Defender. Bombarder. Depulso. Bombarder. Depulso. Defender. Bombarder. Depulso. Descender. Defender. Bombarder. Descender. Depulso. Defender. Bombarder. Protego. Descender. Bombarder. Defender. Descender. Defender. Bombarder. Depulso. Defender. Bombarder. Descender. Bombarder. Defender. Descender. Defender. Descender. Defender. Protego. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Depulso. Defender. Depulso. Descender. Bombarder. Defender. Depulso. Descender. Bombarder. Defender. Depulso. Defender. Bombarder. Descender. Defender. Descender. Protego. Stupefy. Defender. Bombarder. Descender. Defender. Depulso. Descender. Depulso. Defender. Bombarder. Depulso. Descender. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Descender. Defender. Bombarder. Descender. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Depulse. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Descender. Depulse. Descender. Bombarda. Protego. Stupid. Descender. Depulse. Bombarda. Defender. Depulse. Descender. Depulse. Bombarda. Defender. Descender. Bombarda. Defender. Descender. Bombarda. Defender. Descender. Bombarda. Defender. Descender. Depulse. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Descender. Depulse. Descender. Depulse. Descender. Defender.
Bruh. I did not think I was gonna make it through that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at my health.
A simple stone. This must be for me.
These three complete the Deathly Hollows.
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
She's gone.
Oh, poor Neve. Gone so young.
Let us always honor her memory.
May her memory be a treasure to us forever.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self. But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Well, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong
You
hands,
saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed, was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I was amazed to see that it seemed to give her some sort of power, and that she could harness it. But how?
I worry that you seem more intrigued than repulsed. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as... I heard what you told Professor Bakar.
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the trace.
The repositories?
Possibly.
5 names. The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ran...
Perhaps. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
Well, guys, as lovely as it is 1 o'clock in the morning, and I shall bid you a farewell and have a great night. Until we meet again.